Have you ever found that one perfect color for a project, but then you kind of get stuck wondering, okay, now what? Well, today we are diving into an amazing tool that takes that single color and basically explodes it into an entire design system. Let's get right into it.
Almost every great design project really goes start with a spark of inspiration. And a lot of the time, that spark is just a single color. For our little journey today, we're going to start with this beautiful, warm amber glow. That's hex code hashtag C96115. It's got this great mix of energy and sophistication, right? But imagine this. What if you could take that one little hex code and instantly, and I mean instantly, turn it into a complete professional suite of assets? We're talking everything from color palettes to files you can send straight to the printer. That's exactly what we're going to explore. We're about to see how this one color can become the foundation for, well, everything. Okay, first things first, let's pull this color apart. We're going to see how this online tool instantly analyzes our amber glow and just hands us all the technical data we could ever dream of, from the web stuff like hex and RGB to print codes like CMYK and even Pantone values.
So the heart of this whole thing is the interactive color picker. And this is so cool. As you drag the little selector around the color wheel or you start tweaking the sliders, every single piece of data on the page updates live, in real time. It's basically like having a command center for your color.
And this right here is where the magic happens. This instant translation means you can forget about all those manual calculators or, making conversion errors. It doesn't matter if you're a web dev who needs RGB, a print designer living in CMYK, or even a data scientist who needs CIELab. You get every single code you need right away. No fuss. But the analysis doesn't stop there. It starts generating variations. First up, you've got shades. So by mixing our amber color with pure black, we get these deeper, much richer versions. And these are absolutely perfect for creating depth, maybe some shadows, or for some really bold text that needs to stand out. Next, we've got tints. These are made by mixing our color with pure white. And as you can see, this gives us these lighter, softer, more pastel-like variations. Just think about using these for backgrounds, or maybe for subtle UI elements like hover states. Really useful stuff. And finally, there are tones. By adding gray into the mix, the tool mutes our vibrant amber, creating these really subtle and sophisticated hues. Tones are fantastic when you're trying to create a more elegant or a calming feel in your design. So, we've taken our color apart, but let's be real. A single color is just the starting point. Now let's get to the fun part and see how we can use it to build out complete, visually beautiful color schemes. With just one click, and this is the amazing part, it doesn't just give you one palette, it gives you 7. And each one is automatically generated based on classic, time-tested principles of color theory. This gives you a professional starting point in literally seconds. And right here, you can see just how much variety this gives you. Over on the left, you've got a complementary scheme. This one gives you super high energy contrast by pairing colors that are total opposites on the wheel. Then, on the right, you have a triadic scheme, which offers a more balanced but still really vibrant palette. Basically, you get options for whatever mood you're trying to create. Okay, this is all great for when we're working on a screen, but what happens in the real world? In this next part, we're going to see how these digital colors actually translate to both physical print and digital accessibility. Now, for anyone who's ever done print design, this is, well, it's huge. This feature literally bridges the gap between your digital screen and a physical product by finding the closest Pantone ink match. So your digital hashtag C96115 becomes a specific real-world ink, which means you get perfect color consistency on everything you make. So we've got print covered, but what about the screen? I mean, looking good is one thing, but we have to make sure our design is readable and accessible for everyone. So let's see how our color actually performs.
So there's a built-in WCAG contrast checker that just takes all the guesswork out of accessibility. As you can see on this chart, it's testing our amber color against white text. The AA standard for web content says you need a contrast ratio of at least 4.5 to 1. And our color combination? It comes in at 5.3 to 1.
And there it is, a big, clear, definitive pass. Just like that, we know for sure that using white text on this amber background is compliant and totally accessible for standard web content. What a relief.
All right, we have analyzed our color, we've built some awesome palettes, and we've checked it for real-world use.
Now for the best part, packaging all of this amazing information into production-ready assets you can just download and use right now. The whole workflow is just incredibly simple. Seriously, it's 3 steps. You pick your color, you explore all the awesome palettes and data and gradients it generates for you, and then you just download everything you need. It's such an efficient process from start to finish.
And the amount of stuff you can download is just fantastic. You can grab Adobe swatch files to drop right into Photoshop or Illustrator, high-res images for your mockups, print-ready PDFs to share with your team, code snippets for gradients. You can even see it on a t-shirt. It's a complete toolkit that has literally everything you need to bring your design to life. So as we start to wrap up here, it's pretty clear this is not just some simple color picker. It's really a complete color laboratory that fits right into a professional creative workflow, all the way from that first idea to the final export.
So let's just recap real quick. You get instant color conversions, automatic scheme generation, Pantone matching for print, built-in accessibility checks, one-click professional downloads, and you even get access to huge collections of gradients and pre-made palettes. I mean, it really does cover every single base.
So you see, you can go from a single hex code to a complete, downloadable, and fully checked out design system. And it all just starts with that first little spark of inspiration. So I guess the only question left is, for your next project, what's that one color going to be?